What's up everyone, this is Erica with Hookinyouup, and today we're going to do a baby-sized bucket hat, sunflower bucket hat. Now this size is a 0 to 24 months. I know I've been getting some questions about doing a toddler and a kid size hat. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find the perfect sizing using granny squares, so I am still going to be working on that. But in the meantime, this video will only be for a baby size 0 to 24 months. And I'm going to measure it quick so you can get the measurements. It's about 7 inches from top to bottom. If you're using the back side, it's about 17.5 inches. And then the circumference is about 17.5 circumference around. Which on a regular baby sizing chart, that would be 0 to 24 months. So yeah, just wanted to show you real quick. So I have made this size before. I sold a couple of these last summer. So I already know that a baby size was possible. However, like I said, I really do want to try to figure out a toddler and a kid's size. So I will be working on that this summer. Before we get started, I did want to say that this is an adult size. I do have a tutorial for that. I will list it down below if you're interested. But I did want to mention that a kid's age 8 and up would fit the adult size perfectly. I have made 2 bucket hats for a kid that was a size 7.5 and 9, and the adult size fit perfectly. So just a disclaimer, if you wanted to make a size for preteen, the adult bucket hats would be perfect for that. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I do have one already made for reference that I will use as I work. Alright you guys, now I'm going to show you how I do the granny square. And in the video, I know I probably should have showed you how to do this granny square before connecting, so I might flip that when I edit the video. However, we're going to make a slip knot. Insert your needle. We're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to slip stitch in that first hole and pull through. We're going to chain 2. Let me bring this down some more. We're going to chain 2, and as you can see, we have a hole and then we have a chain 2. We're going to make 12 half double crochets inside this hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So once you have 12, 13 including that chain 2, we're going to slip stitch to the other side, chain 1, and then cut a little tail. And now we have completed the head. Now we're going to bring in the yellow petal. Again, we're going to make a slip knot, and we're going to insert it. You can insert it in any hole you'd like. I usually just start at this very top, right by the tail. You're gonna make sure it goes through 2 of the loops. Bring that sunflower color through, chain 1. And I always like to tie this little tail for extra security. Chain 2. Now to make the petal, we're going to yarn over, insert, pull through, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you have 2 loops on the hook. We're going to yarn over, insert, pull through, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, pull through, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. And once you have 4 loops on the hook, you're going to yarn over and pull through all 4. And you finished your first petal. Chain 1, and you're going to chain 1 in between each petal that you complete. We're going to yarn over, go through that second, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 4. Chain 1. I'll do one more with you, and then we'll continue until we have 12 petals total and we reach the other side. So we're going to, after we yarn over, we're going to insert, pull through, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, pull through, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, pull through, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 4. Chain 1. Now you have 3 petals, and we're going to continue. I'll meet you guys at the end. Alright, you guys, as you can see, I have made my 12 petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I did my chain 1, and now I'm going to go through the 2 top loops on the other side, pull that tail through both loops, chain 1, and then you can cut off a little tail. Now you've completed your head and your petals. So now we're going to do the border. So really quick, I just want to show you that each square is going to consist of 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet for each corner, as you can see. All right. And then in between each corner, we're gonna have 2 spaces, and those are going to consist of 2 double crochet, chaining 1, 2 double crochet. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to insert my hook in between any hole. I usually start near the tail, so I'm going to insert right here. And whatever color you're using for your border, you're going to make a slip knot. You're going to bring that slip knot through, chain 1, and again, I like to tie that tail for extra security, and then I'm going to chain 2. All right, now I'm going to make 2 more double crochet in that same hole, chaining 1. Now as you can see, including that 2 chain, I have a set of 3 double crochet. Now I'm going to make 3 more double crochet in that same hole. Chain 1, and as you can see, I now have 1 corner made, and I usually start with 1 corner. Now we're going to do the center, which consists of 2 double crochet in between the next 2 petals, chain 1, another set of 2 double crochets, chain 1, and now we're going to work our next corner. So in between the next petals, we're going to do 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 more double crochet, chain 1. Now as you can see, we have 2 corners that consist of 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, and we have our first set of 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet in the center. We're going to continue, work in the middle of our second side, chain 1, chain 1, work in our next corner, and I will meet you guys at the end. So I'm going to be using this Citron green, which I really love. I did already, to not make this video super long, I did already complete most of the bucket hat. So I'm going to show you how I connect this last piece, and then we're going to do the top granny square together, so you can kind of see how instead of going back to my previous videos, you can see how I do the sunflower granny square. And then we'll connect all the pieces, do the border, and then be done. So I am using a brown for the middle. You can use any shade of brown. I'm using some, why am I blanking on this color? Anyways, I'm using some like yellowish for, I wish I had this color on hand. Anyways, you're gonna get a sunflower petal color for the petals, and then any kind of color you want for the border. Now, before we get started, I did want to mention that my nails are looking rough, but most of my chip nail polish is off, as you've seen in my previous videos, so kudos to me, and let's get started. So I'm going to bring my camera down a bit. All right. So this one I also didn't tie up the back. I'll show you how I do that quickly as well. So we're going to line it up. And I am using a 5.5 millimeter needle. So I'm going to insert it in that chain 1 space. And I'm going to pull through that tail end from the other side. Now lining it up, I have 3 half double crochets as well as 3 on this side. So inserting my hook in that first top, and we're only going to do 1 loop. We don't need to do 2 loops. We're just going to take 1 loop. So you can see 1 and 2. We're just going to insert in 1 on both sides. I'm going to continue this all the way across. I do have a regular granny square tutorial that I plan on making in the upcoming week, so be on the lookout for that. It's not going to be a sunflower, it's just going to be a typical basic granny square style. So it doesn't matter if this isn't even at the bottom, that's all right. Now I'm going to show you really quick how I tie the back. I pull this tail end to close the center, and I find any loop to bring these two tails closer. The farther apart like this, the more it's going to pull on one side and create an uneven look. I'm going to do the same thing to the petal. Okay, what I usually do is just make one knot, pull tight, and then I just double knot it, double tie, whatever. Do the same thing with the head. All right, now once you have 4, you're going to attach and then you're going to do the same thing on connecting, making sure that they're lining up evenly. All right, now you have, all right, you guys, working that last set of 2 double crochet to complete our last side. Chain 1, and now we're going to slip stitch in that first 2 loops, that first chain 2. We're going to slip stitch in that next 2 loop, and then we're also going to insert in that chain 1, slip stitch, chain 1, and this tail is going to be just a little bit longer. And I'm going to pull through. Now we're going to insert it on the top. Making sure it's lined up. Okay. We're going to insert in that chain 1 space. Bring our long tail through. And you can use a tapestry needle if you need. I usually just use my hook, And then making sure it's all lined up, I insert in just the 2 loops. We're going to do this all the way around. Making sure the chained ones are lining up. That other tail end you can just put inside. And then making sure the 2 chained ones, don't forget that corner. You're going to continue working your way all around until each side is sewed up. And it will look like this. All right. All right, you guys, now as you can see, I have my top completed, all sewed in. And now my hat looks like this. So now all we have to do is make the border. And the border just consists of half double crochets, 3 rows, and I start anywhere. I insert my hook into any 2 loops of the double crochets. And I'm going to use the color I'm using for my hat. Making a slip knot. I'm going to insert that slip knot. Chain 1, tie the back, chain 2. So you're going to have a total of 2 chains. And then I'm going to half double crochet in that second stitch, which is the top of the second half double crochet. I'm going to, for the chain 1 spaces, I'm going to yarn over, insert under instead of going through both loops, pull through all 3 for a half double crochet. Half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, go under for the chain 1, half double crochet in the next 2, go under for the chain 1. As you can see, we're creating a nice straight border, and I'm going to continue this all the way around until I make my way back over here, where we will slip stitch into this first half double crochet loops. So I'll do a little bit more with you. I usually don't sew these loose tails until the very end. I just pull that string tight, and then in the center of this corner where this chain 1 is, I'm going to insert under just like the chain 1 space, and then continue half double crocheting all the way around. All right, I'm working my last 2 half double crochets. Now I'm going to slip stitch at the top of that first half double crochet. Chain 1. Now I'm going to half double crochet in that same hole. Now what I'm going to do is, after I half double crochet, I'm going to make 2 more in the next 2 stitches. And then for the 4th one, I'm going to make 2 half double crochets in the same stitch. Half double crochet, half double crochet, half double crochet, 2 half double crochet in the same hook, in the same stitch, half double crochet, half double crochet, half double crochet, 2 half double crochet in the same stitch, half double crochet, half double crochet, half double crochet, whoop, 2 half double crochet, half double crochet, half double crochet, half double crochet, 2 half double crochet. So you're going to work 3 half double crochet in a row, and then for the 4th one you're going to do 2 half double crochet in the same stitch, and continue this until you've made it all the way back around, where you're going to slip stitch in the first 2 loops of the half double crochet. All right, you guys, if you've made it this far, we are working our last row and we are almost done. So I'm going to slip stitch the other side, chain 1, make a half double crochet in that same hole. And now for this last one, what we're going to do is 2 half double crochet, and in the 3rd one we're going to make 2. So half double crochet, half double crochet, 2 half double crochet in that same stitch, half double crochet, half double crochet, 2 half double crochet, half double crochet, half double crochet, 2 half double crochet, half double crochet, half double crochet, 2 half double crochet. And you're going to continue this until you've made your way back around for our last slip stitch. All right, you guys, I just slip stitched through that last one. I'm going to cut off a tail, pull through, and I usually like to just slip it through the next stitch to keep it nice and straight. I like to bring these 2 tails together and just knot them together and fasten off. All right. And then you can weave in these ends. What I like to do is just make a quick knot, double knot, same with over here. Last one. And there you go. There you go. Now if you want the brim to be shorter, you can just take one out, or if you want it to be longer, you can add another row. So now I have two adorable baby bucket hats. Again, this is perfect for age 0 to 24 months. I will try my best to come up with a toddler and a kid size, like 6 to 8 size bucket hat, but for now, this baby hat and the adult hat are the only tutorials that I offer. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you completed a bucket hat, I would love for you to tag me on Instagram with your creations. And don't forget to shout me out, because that's how I thrive on making these tutorials. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and tune in for the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe for more, and everyone have a beautiful weekend. Bye.